This is Billy Meyerdirk with Austin Inspection Services. We're out here on Buckeye. We're going to look at Caroline Carver's new homes under construction. We're going to do a phase inspection, pre-drywall, framing, electrical, plumbing, roof, whatever you want to call it. It goes by several names. We'll start on the outside. First thing I'm going to look at are these windows. Notice the flashing that is done with the tape. And these are done tape bottom first, the side second, the top last. It keeps all the water moving over and down without going inside. The other thing we're looking for is final flashing over the top of the window. These windows have not been provided with flashing over the top yet. So we'll be looking for that at the next inspection. Looking at the wall bracing or draft barrier, whatever you want to call it, we're looking for these penetrations with the nails. Staples have gone in too far and they've torn the paper. These will need to be taped over, such as these and these. This is the way they should be installed flush. So while we're walking around the outside, we're going to observe many different things. The foundation condition, the side condition of the sheathing. One thing I'm going to look at is the overhang of the roof shingles. The roof shingles cannot overhang more than a half an inch because the wind will pick them up and tear them off when we get high winds. These are about the maximum overhang you can possibly have. So looking at the siding sheathing again, we're going to look up here where it meets the soffit. We see some very large gaps. Those will need to be sealed with tape as well. Examining the windows again, the installation, you can see the bottom sash of this window in the rear master is bent. We don't like that. The adage of putting a square peg in a round hole, it won't work. If you look at the overhang on the ridge end of the roof, you'll see that the shingle overhang varies quite a bit, as if it was cut with a chainsaw. Not typical. This is another example of a drain during construction that needs to be sealed off. If that's not capped, things are going to fall down in there, and the likelihood of clogging that drain is very high. Again, anytime we're around plumbing and we're at this stage of construction, we want to see these nailing plates protecting the plumbing lines from drywall screws or nails. As these vent pipes run through the walls and through the attic and up through the roof, we're looking for proper strapping so that they don't rattle or buzz or sag in the roof. If you're walking through a new house under construction and you see this green about 3 feet up all the way around the house, this is not womanized lumber. This is a spray treatment for pests and termites. It's sprayed and colored green so that you know it's been done. Here's an example of the boring and notching. This boring hole is too far to the front of the stud, and it does not have a nailing plate, so a nailing plate needs to be added at this point. What we want to talk about again, now that we've got the air conditioner installed, we're looking for trusses that have been cut. Sometimes the air conditioner doesn't fit correctly in there, and so they will cut trusses. Anytime you see a cut truss, they need to provide an engineer's letter showing that modifications have been made and they're either approved or that another modification is made to reinforce the truss. Looking for the electrical rough on the service sub panel in the garage, we're looking for the number of wires that are penetrating into each individual opening. Here in the hall bathroom, we want to show the proper ventilation for the exhaust fan. And if you notice, that fan does run to the exterior and is sealed at the roof decking. You'll notice in the kitchen that you've got all these blocks in between the 2x4s, just so you know those are for mounting the cabinets.